Hello, Guide 3. So this is the recording of the lesson I had promised about Unit 6. We're going to go over the whole Unit 6. All right. I intend to do it in one video. So this video might be a little longer, but you are free to watch it in part. And I highly recommend it to take notes because you might need the grammar topics and maybe vocabulary for the final exam. You guys are gonna take it in this number, okay? In order to finally graduate. I'm glad if you are still watching this video, you are a winner. Okay, so please open your books to page 60. Open your book to page 60 and right on this page, you'll see the title and it says, They Can't Be Real. Unit 6, They Can't Be Real. I'm going to share this page on the screen. Let me see. Shoulder. I'll do it this way. Setting the visual here, how you're gonna see in your on your screen so ready. I hope you are seeing what I am seeing right now. So They Can't Be Real is the title. So who is this they, or who are they, better asking? They in this lesson represents all the folklore stories or fantastic figures, people and places that or stories that carry some sort of mystery. So mystery is the secret word. It is the topic that is going to guide us throughout Unit 6. So we have mystery stories or this word too, legends, legend. I don't know. I'm showing this on the screen, but I don't know if you are able to see. Let me see here. Legend. Yeah. No, it's not working. Let me pause the sharing page. Okay. So I showed mystery or mysteries in the plural form. Okay, right, plural. And legend, legend, Linden, legend, Linden. So we are going to read and learn a little bit about Bigfoot, obviously, as you can see in those illustrations. So Bigfoot, the Bermuda Triangle legend or mystery, Bermuda Triangle mystery. The Stonehenge construction that lies in the UK, in England, in the south of England. What else? And many others. Oh yeah, and some fairies too. So let's get started. I'm gonna share again. And while you are on this page, number the, well, yeah, we normally number the line when we are together. So as you're not gonna interact with me, you might ask new words or new expressions when you see me next week, okay? So let's just enjoy the audio. Let's enjoy the listening.
Exercise 1, Unit 6, page 60. Exercise 1. Hunting Bigfoot, Tom Carter. Hunting Bigfoot, May 11th. Hi there. This week, join me while I explore the Allegheny National Forest in Pennsylvania in the U.S. I'm searching for evidence of Bigfoot, like footprints or hair. If I'm lucky, I might even see one. You might have heard of Bigfoot or Sasquatch before. It's a large ape-like animal, which a lot of people, not just me, believe might live in North American forests. New evidence? May 15th. I heard strange noises this morning, so I looked outside my tent and I saw a huge hairy animal. The animal couldn't have been a wolf. It was walking on two legs. I grabbed my camera and I recorded a video. Now I can prove Sasquatches definitely exist. The truth, May 17th. I've sent the video to science journalist Jenny Huang. Can she explain it? It's clear it can't be a fake. It's obviously real. Skeptics think Sasquatches can't be real because there isn't enough evidence. My video might change that. Did you know scientists once believed that mountain gorillas were just a story too? Until an explorer discovered one in Rwanda in 1902, that is.
Searching for Sasquatch, Jenny Huang. Searching for Sasquatch, May 20th. Bigfoot hunter Tom Carter believes he saw a Sasquatch in Allegheny, so I went there to investigate. I saw some big animal footprints near Tom's campsite. It must have been a large animal, but it couldn't have been an ape. The footprints were the wrong shape. New evidence? May 22nd. I've checked Tom's video carefully, and I think I may have solved the mystery. The film isn't very clear, but it looks like a bear. Tom might not have known that brown bears sometimes walk on two legs. Standing, they can be almost as tall as a basketball hoop. A 2.5-meter high bear must look terrifying. The truth, May 23rd. Most photos or videos of Sasquatches are unclear. Some might not be authentic. Some Sasquatches are actually people wearing giant ape costumes. Real Sasquatches may exist, but it's unlikely. Apes usually prefer to live in warm countries in Africa and Asia, not in cold northern forests. Sadly, I don't believe Tom has discovered a North American ape. Still, it's a great story.
Okay. In this reading, we are supposed to find these vocabulary terms. So the first word is footprint. So let's locate footprint in the text. Here, in the first block of the text. Hi there, this week join me while I explore the Allegheny National Forest in Pennsylvania in the US. I'm searching for evidence of Bigfoot, like footprints or hair. So footprints are the shape of people's foot or animals, people's feet or animal feet when they take steps, when they walk on dirt, when you walk on you live we leave impressions of our shoes, the sole of our shoes or from our bare feet. So the shape of your feet, of people's feet, animals' feet, that is called footprint. And footprint or strands of hair are evidences of the possible existence of Bigfoot. And Bigfoot, as you notice from the text, is a imaginary figure. It's an imaginary animal slash creature. Obviously, it's not any human-like creature. It has the shape of an ape, not the shape of humans. So Bigfoot can also be called Sasquatch. So you have Sasquatch, Bigfoot, and Bigfoot might be relative of that snowman, the huge snowman. That is another fantastic creature too. So here they are talking about evidences of this ape-like animal being real or not real. So that's footprint. We also need to find ape. Ape, I think it's down here, if I'm not mistaken, at 80. When Ginny Wong wrote something about giant ape, right at the end of the text. So under the truth block, most photos or videos of Sasquatches are unclear. Some might not be authentic. Some Sasquatches are actually people wearing giant ape costumes. Ape or primate, ape is actually a general term for the, not monkeys, because we have apes and we have monkeys. Apes, examples of apes, we would have like gorillas, let me see, there are other kinds of, they are animal species that are very similar to monkeys, but they are very close to, they are closer to humans when it comes to their DNA. So they walk standing up, almost like in a upright position. So we call them apes. Okay, so gorillas are a kind of ape, gorilla. Okay, fake. The word fake. Well, I don't actually need to find it on the text because fake is a very popular term. Chimpanzees are also apes. I was trying to remember the term, the name of this other apes, which is chimpanzee. Well, fake, that means not real. Okay. Oh, here it says ape-like animal at the beginning of the text. So fake is the opposite of real. Okay. So maybe the idea, or not the idea, the possible existence of Sasquatches or the Bigfoot, it's probably fake. The evidences are fake. The video is fake. Probably fake is when they mention the video or the image here, right there. I've sent the video to science journalist Jenny Wong. Can she explain it? It's clear it can be a fake. It can be something that is not real. Fake. Skeptic. skeptic I saw right here. Large skeptic. Let's start. Well, I seem not to find the word skeptic in the text. But it means if you are skeptic about a topic that okay, here. It's in the plural form. Skeptics. I've sent the video to skeptics think Sasquatch can't be real because there isn't enough evidence. Skeptics, or in the singular form, skeptic. Skeptic is a person who does not believe in a story or does not believe, is a person who does not believe in imaginary explanations or fantastic explanations of things that science cannot prove. So if science is not participating in proving about that theory, so it becomes skeptic. Skeptic. Skeptic also brings this skeptical adjective. Skeptical. Skeptic means skeptical. The next is mystery. Well, we know mystery because it's a true cognate. So we have mistério, so mystery, and authentic is also similar to our language. Here, exercise number 1. Write Tom or Ginny next to 2 of the opinions. So I'm not sure if Bigfoot is real. That would be Ginny's sentence. The photos, the videos, some might not be authentic, some suspects are actually people wearing giant. The truth must have been a legend, but it couldn't have been a name. So according to Ginny Wong's text, this sentence is from what she believes. Bigfoot is real. That would be I heard strange noises. Yes, that is Tom's. That's from Tom's. And Bigfoot definitely isn't real. And that is also Ginny's text, Ginny's opinion. All right, we're gonna skip all those pages. And we are going straight to the investigation page. Actually, vocabulary section of the book, of the unit. The first unit after the reading is always the vocabulary section. So we're gonna practice here vocabulary related to investigation. That is on page 62. Page 62. you guys need to complete the article with the words in the box. Use the color clues to help you, then listen and check. So you may pause the video right now in order to do this exercise. All right, so now let's correct the vocabulary page. I'm sharing you guys the answer key. I hope you are able to see it, but it's kind of blurry on my screen. And I'll play the audio as well.
Vocabulary. Investigation. Page 62. Exercise 1.
Mythbusters is a popular science entertainment show. The presenters investigate myths and legends to solve mysteries and discover the truth. They travel the world to search for evidence and proof, and they check all the theories with a series of scientific tests. They record their investigations on film, and they explain all their ideas very clearly.
Myth or fact? The color red makes cows angry.
Don't believe it. Cows can't see red colors very well.
People can walk on fire.
Yes, they can. We can prove this is possible. Look at this evidence.
Bigfoot exists.
We don't know. It's impossible to explore every forest.
All right, so as this unit is about myths, legends, so the fact that our book has brought this TV show, Mythbusters. This used to be very popular back in the days when people were fan, or they were more likely to watch television rather than YouTube videos or documentaries or internet streaming services, because they barely existed, or they were very expensive to log on. So this show, let me see if I can see. I have to stop sharing. Yeah, this TV show is called Mythbuster. Bust is to explode, to end something, as in destruction. So destroyers of myth. This text, this vocabulary exercise is talking about Mythbusters, the show. So let me repeat here in case you didn't get the right pronunciation for each term. So the example, I believe, there's always one given by the book, which is investigate. Then we have two or one. One, solve. Two, discover. Three, search for. Six, check. Seven, record. And eight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, I think I'm saying the wrong numbers. Again, the example: investigate. One, solve. Two, discover. Three, search for. 4, check. 5, record. And 6, explain. 7 is believe. 8 is prove. And 9, explore. So list these verbs, please, because you might need them for the final exam, okay? Not for any future exam, because we won't have any assessment on or evaluation on Unit 6, okay? So this video is your only opportunity to practice these topics, myths, mysteries, legends, and the verbs related to researching, trying to figure out if they are either true or false, either reality or a fake, something that we might be skeptic maybe about. Okay, so the next exercise is number 2. I'm already showing the answers on the screen, so feel free to mark down the right verbs there. So 1 is, it's 2 a.m. You hear a loud noise in the kitchen. Would you investigate? 2, do you enjoy exploring new places on vacation? 3, do you always check your work and explore or search for mistakes? Do you check your work and search for mistakes? That's quite important to do before you hand in the composition. Do you usually record new things you've learned, for example, in a notebook? People don't take notes as often or as much as they used to, and that's a pity. 5, this photo proves that fairies exist. Fairies are fadas. Do you believe your friends? Have you discovered any interesting new facts or information this week? Please explain. Please explain. So now, please open your books to page W34 and try to do the first exercise right there under the vocabulary section. And then I will check the answers with you. Okay, so now we are on page W34. Under the vocabulary session, you will find 2 exercises right there. So exercise number 1. Okay. Match the words. What happened? What have I done here? Let me stop sharing here. And I'll fix the page. Something happened. Okay, I think now it's gonna work. I hit the mouse, the prompter, at some rotation effect. So now we got it. Okay, so this is page W34. And we must do exercises 1 and 2. If you haven't done them yet, you may pause the video right now. But if you are through, you're done. So let's correct them. I'm gonna use a design line here. See, draw a line. Okay. So the first one is done by the book. Investigate means to research, try to learn all the facts. check. The definition of check is. Can't see the whole answer. Okay, now that'll work. Check means to look at or test something to see if it is correct or true. I'm not sure if you guys are able to see what I'm doing here. I'm going to position myself this way here. And that might work. Okay. Record, you probably got this one. Record means to save information about something. For example, I am recording this lesson right now. For example, by writing or filming it. Hello? So explore is travel around a new place to learn about it, to explore new continents, to explore new islands, to explore new indigenous tribes. Prove means to show that something is definitely correct or true. Discover means to find something new or surprising. And I might say folk. Something really important about this lesson, the difference between discover versus figure out or find out. Okay, so I hope you guys can see this. Discover, figure out, and find out. Discover is something in between figure out and find out. When we talk about everyday situations, in everyday life, everyday English, when you notice something, you discovered something, we have a tendency not to use the verb discover. Discovery is something really amazing. It's something that scientists, scholars, people who are paid to investigate, to search for, and they prove something. So you discover, you solve mystery, you discover, we resolve matters. So when this is the difference between discover and figure out or find out. We find out means descobrir coisas. Figure out means chegar a conclusões. So figure out and find out, we must choose these two phrasal verbs rather than discover, okay? When it comes to everyday English. Okay, now solve the what are these left means to find an answer to a problem or explain a mystery. Okay, so I hope you got them right. I will erase this because I'm going to scroll down the screen. Scroll down or scroll up. I never know what is the right word. Scroll down. I'm scrolling down, yeah. And the screen is going up. Now exercise 2. Exercise 2 says, complete the sentences with the correct form of investigation verbs. Okay, so this is a photo of the, let me see, where did this comes from? They have appeared in many areas around the world, actually. So Okay, they are called mima mounds. This formation on the ground is called mima mounds. So for many years, they were kind of mysterious to human. And it's quite similar. I mean, quite similar, no, but it's as secretive, or it used to be very mysterious or secretive as crop circles. So I would like you to do a research on crop circles, because crop circles are also something that crop circles, some of them have remained mysterious to us. But here, we are talking about mima mounds. Okay. Just checking if you are able to visualize the screen. Let's. I think we have, yes. Now I can write them. I will fill in the blanks along with you, or you may pause the video and try to do on your own. I hope you're back. Mima mounds are big groups of tiny round hills that people have discovered in locations all over the world. Until recently, scientists couldn't explain what causes them. Some people, oh yeah, we don't have explained because the correct, computer science with the correct terms of investigation verbs. Yeah, that's correct. So we couldn't explain what causes them. Some people believe that they were created by earthquakes. Or even aliens, but now scientists have solved the mystery. Using a computer program, they proved that an animal called a gopher might have caused the mysterious shape. Gophers only live in the US, so scientists will need to investigate. Okay, so in some other parts of the planet, the gophers are not locals. They are not native to that area, so they might know, they will have to investigate different causes in other for other mima mounds situation there, where golfers are not native. So here, only limited societies will need to investigate to find out which animals may have caused the mounds in other countries, and search for evidence. Okay. Now I'm gonna be ready, guys, to explain the grammar aspect of our lesson. So you may go over page. Let me see here. This is W34, W32. Grammar rules, possibilities in the present and possibilities in the past. So the whole unit will be about possibilities. Let me explain to you folks what this means. We know some modal verbs, and I'm listing them now. You have might, you have can or could, we have may, and we have must. So these modal verbs are the ones we will need are throughout this unit. Unit 6 are all about these modal verbs. But teacher, we already know these modals. Of course you know this one. Forget might, but we know can. When we talk about abilities, when we talk about talent, when we talk about availability. So we say I can, for example, we can speak 2 languages. I can't drive, and they can pick you up at school tomorrow. So wait for their ride. They can pick you up tomorrow, availability. Or even money-wise, talking about having enough cash to afford something. Are you able to buy an apartment in New York City? Can you afford, can you pay for an apartment in New York City? So that is money-wise, can. We know may for permission, can is also used for permission in an informal way, but may is the original model for permission. May I come in? May I ask you a question? May I call you tonight? May. And must, we know that must is similar to have to, obligation. So we must do things every day. For example, we must wash our face, we must take showers, we must brush our teeth, we must go to school, we must go to work, we must pay our bills on time. Yeah, okay. So this is the basic use of these modal verbs. Now, as we are advanced level, we need to know that these verbs have different purposes, different usages for these modal verbs. I'm going to share with you guys a video that will be more relatable and easier to grasp, to get the gist of this lesson. So just wait a minute. Okay, I will pause and share with you guys a video about models and the explanations you will find on W32. Okay, I have a video already, quite ready to play it to you, but I just want to share before we see the video, the short explanations, and the tables that we have in our book. That is, again, page W32. Folks, see, we have here these 4 models that I have. Them here, okay. So might and may are together. Let me group them the way that is gonna be easy. Actually, I'm gonna draw a scale. I like to draw, you know that I like steps, just like stairs, normally to represent some levels. Yeah, I'm gonna level these models. So we use might, we use may, and we use must this way, 30%, 50%, plus 20%. Are you able to see? Let me check. Yes. So when we use might, obviously I'm talking about speculating things, checking possibilities of action, of results, of outcomes. By checking evidences, by looking at, for example, if I look through the window and I look in the sky, let's check the sky right now. Try to do it now. Obviously, if it's in the daytime, nighttime is quite harder because everything, the sky is black, dark. Sometimes we see heavy clouds because they block the stars. Okay, that can happen. But normally in the daytime, we look in the sky and we see clear sky, no clouds, very sunny day. We have very low possibility of rain. So we say it might rain today. It might rain today. I hope you guys are writing the sentence down. I'm not able to write it down. Can I write it down? If I use the whiteboard, yes, but that's kind of like waste of time. We don't have to do that. So it might rain today. If you see a few clouds and some of them are getting darker and heavier, there's a slightly higher possibility of rain. So you say it may rain today. It may rain today. But when you see a very cloudy sky, dark clouds, heavy clouds, and sometimes we even smell wet dirt, we smell the rain, and we sense some wind gusts, wind gusts, not dust, wind gusts, G-U-S-T, wind gusts. So that we are close to the sentence, it'll rain. We only say it will rain when we are 100% sure. As here I wrote 90%, we say it must rain. But then we have check on the other side of your book on this very page. Possibilities in the past. Possibilities in the past, we have to be careful because we are speculating things that happened, but we don't know why it happened. Let's say, for example, Teacher Lila is not going to give us a test on Unit 6. Good, but why? Why isn't she giving us a test on Unit 6? Well, if you guys are not watching this video now, I might give you the test, only you, okay? So I want you to write on the comments section. I'm going to allow comments on this lesson, and I want you to type, I am seeing this comment, I'm seeing this lesson, and number the minute, the right moment of this video. You can write the timing on this video that I'm asking you to write a comment, proven that you are watching this video. If you're not watching this video, only you, will take a test on Unit 6. So let's talk about possibilities in the past. The question is, why didn't, or why, oopsie doopsie, I dropped my rubber. The future question. So why isn't Teacher Lila giving us a Unit 6 test? Why isn't she, Lila? So we are speculating something that going to be past, because even though the question is about future, when we speculate, it's about the past. Por que que ela não nos deu a prova? The question should be in the past, so. How come? Let's use how come, because we're gonna have how come question on the final test. So how come she didn't give us a Unit 6 test? How come she didn't give us a Unit 6 test? How come is synonymous of why. Both are synonyms. So how come means why. Why means how come. But the difference is when we use how come, we don't invert auxiliary. There's no inversion here. We only we express a question just like a statement. It should look like a statement, sounds like a statement. It is a statement, but with how come, it becomes a question automatically. Why? Only God knows why. I don't know. And I don't care. I just know that this is the right way to ask using how come. Well, if we use might, the chance of that possibility should be really low. Okay. She might have not enjoyed this the Unit 6 topic. Because it is a fact. Teachers are humans. Do you know that? Teachers are humans. Not superior humans and not inferior. They're just human with flaws and with weaknesses and strengths too, and feeling. And so when I teach, I am a teacher, I teach English, I teach this language, and we have books to help us, the books work as tools that promote the learning process. So, books that promote the learning process. I have the freedom to choose the books I want to work with. This is why I really love my job. I love my business. I love this school. I love being a teacher this way. So I choose the book. And but when I choose a book, I cannot guarantee that I'm going to enjoy every unit because units have topics. Every unit has a major topic. We need to focus on some specific matter, and from that matter, from that issue or subject, we learn grammar, vocabulary, communication skills, and pronunciation practice, and things like that. And I appreciate some topics more than others. Mystery, myth, legends, topics such as the pyramids in Egypt, or the Stonehenge, or the Bermuda Triangle's legend, and the Bigfoot. All these myths are very much interesting to me. I love these topics, but maybe if you don't know me as well, as well as I thought you would know me, you are speculating this way. She might have not enjoyed the Unit 6 topic. That's why she's not giving us a test. Well, that is a weak possibility, a weak possibility. Why didn't she give us a test? She may have been tired of this unit. Yeah, I've been teaching this book for 10 years now. And I may have been tired of this unit. Yeah, okay. The possibility here is still higher. It's like 40-50%. Or we can also write the same using could. She could have been tired. She could have been. She may have been. She might have been. Might, could, may, they all require have, and the main verb from the third column, from the third column of the irregular verb list. So this is the past part. This is the past part of the verb to be. So we need 3 verbs when we speculate, when we create possibilities with models in the past. Okay. You know what? Probably we must have run. We must have run out of time in 2025. So this is a higher chance that this speculation, this possibility is true. We must have run out. Nós, provavelmente, nós tivemos, I don't know how to translate. I swear to God. Well, I know how to translate, but I just don't want to because it kills me. It burns my neurons, my brain cells. So when we speculate with must, there is a higher chance of this being true. Being the truth. Yeah, and that is the truth, actually. Yeah, we are running out of time. So the plan is you're not taking any tests on Unit 6 unless you're not watching this video. So let me share with you folks a random teacher's video that I located on YouTube, and I want you to enjoy this explanation. Let me try.
Hello, Candy learners. It's me, Candy Tutor Yuri. And today we'll be going over modals. There are quite a few types of modals, but not to worry, we will cover some in today's video lesson and a few more in future video lessons. Today, we explore modals of possibility. Modals of possibility are special verbs that we use to express the possibility of something happening. Maybe something happened. It's an important concept in English. And today we'll learn how to use these modals to talk about possibilities. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Modals are auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs are kind of like helper verbs, smaller verbs that help to support the main verb in a sentence. So again, modal verbs are auxiliary verbs that help us express various meanings, such as ability, permission, or what we'll explore today, possibility. Let's go straight into exploring our first modal of possibility, can. Can is used to express general possibilities or abilities. For example, I can swim means I have the ability to swim. Here's another example. It can rain tomorrow means there is a chance of rain tomorrow. You see, we have the modal, which is an auxiliary verb, a helper verb, and it supports the main verb rain. Let's try next modal verb. Might. Might is used to express a lower level of possibility or uncertainty. For example, I might go to the party tonight. Means there is a chance, but I'm not really sure. So a low chance of something happening. It might rain tomorrow afternoon. So again, in our first example, or at least in this example, I might go. Might is the modal of possibility. It's an auxiliary verb, a helper verb for the main verb go. Might go. It helps the verb go. Next we have could. Could is very similar to can, but is used to express a more specific possibility or a possibility. For example, she could win the race if she trained hard. Means that there is a specific chance of winning if she puts in the effort. Here's another example. I could go to the party if I finish my homework early. Again, could here means there is quite a specific possibility of going somewhere, but finishing homework is required. Now let's talk about may. May is used to express a higher level of possibility or permission. For example, it may rain tomorrow means there is a higher chance of rain. Another example sentence could be, I don't think I can go to the movies tomorrow. I may have to work tomorrow. And lastly, we have must. Must is used to express a strong possibility or a certainty. For example, he must be tired because he worked all night. Means it's highly likely that he is tired. There is a very good possibility. I don't know for sure, but there is a very good chance. Must. High possibility. One more sentence using must. He must be the tallest person in the room. Must. A very high chance. I don't know if he is the tallest, but there is a high possibility or probability. That's why I use the word must. He must be the tallest person in the room. And let's try one more sentence for each of these modals of possibility. Can. General possibility. I can speak 3 languages fluently. Might. A low chance of something happening. She might come to the party if she finishes her homework. Could. A more specific possibility. They could win the game if they play well. May. A higher level of possibility. It may snow tonight, so be prepared. Must. A strong possibility or certainty. He must be the shortest person I have ever seen. And there we have it. Modals of possibility. I hope this is clear enough what modals of possibility are and what they mean and how to use it. Modals of possibility, remember, are used to express the likelihood or the probability or possibility of something happening. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Cambly, Cambly gives you instant access to friendly, native English speakers.
Okay, so according to this explanation, we are able to do exercises now. Take a look, folks, at page W34. On W34, oh, here, so the first side here. On the side, okay? So we're gonna do exercises 3 and 4. You may do them now. Stop the video. I mean, pause, not stop. Pause the video, and I'll get back here with the answers. Okay, I'll help you out checking along with you. Pause the recording now.